It's funny how once you start opening your mind to the truth, the amount of truth that just starts to flow in, and it's mind blowing. Like I'm sitting here thinking to myself about this whole New Year situation, because I think people are waking up and coming to terms with the fact that time is pretty much a made up thing, and that um, especially the time that we go off of over here in the West, the Western Hemisphere, um, is inaccurate. And I think people are waking up to that. So as I was sitting here thinking to myself, I said, well, if they changed the calendar and they basically what they did was they took the calendar off of um, its original alignment with the planet, because the calendar was originally aligned with the energy of the planet. And the energy of the planet is feminine energy. So the calendars had 13 months, which is a feminine number. Um, and it was based off of the 28-day moon cycle. And we all know that women menstrual cycles, and I'm going to stop using the word menstrual. Women's, I need to come up with another name for it, because it shouldn't be called menstrual. But anywho, we all know that our cycles are linked with the moon, right? So we bleed on a 28-day cycle, um, as we cycle through the moon phase. Everything on the planet, everything in Mother Nature and on Mother Earth is in tune with the feminine energy and the feminine vibration. So with the 13 calendar months, 1 plus 3 equals 4, which is also a feminine number, and the number 4 representing balance and order, structure and foundation and creativity and nurturing and all of those beautiful things. The number 4 is a powerful number and is shown to us throughout all of nature. So proof that our planet vibrates on feminine energy is through the number 4. We have the 4 seasons of the year. We have the 4 elements. We have the 4 cardinal directions. We have the 4 building blocks of our DNA. Everything on the planet has these 4 building blocks of DNA. So the number 4 is ingrained throughout the entire planet. So that is proof that the planet is on a feminine vibration. So masculine energy, and I hate to say it that this way, but sometimes the truth does offend, and it is what it is. But masculine energy is pretty much foreign to the planet. It is similar to a mutation or a parasite. So, in order for this parasitic mutation to be able to invade the body of Mother Earth, is similar to how cancer and other diseases take over the body. It has to make the body hospitable. It has to make the environment hospitable for it to continue to thrive. And that is what masculine energy did to Mother Earth. It had to make Mother Earth hospitable for it to invade Mother Earth body and take over the way that it has. And the way that that was done was through the calendar system. It was first started with the calendar system, and then it was enforced with religion and the patriarchal system that has been set up throughout most of the world, not just in the West, but throughout most of the world. And the way this was done was by changing the calendar system. And taking the earth energy off of the vibrational frequency of the number 4, and they actually put it on a vibrational frequency of the number 5. The number 5 represents chaos, destruction, action, movement, exploration, all of these things. So everything that causes disarray on the planet the way that it has is the number 5 vibration. So they had to basically throw the earth out of its natural frequency in order to make it a hospitable place for them. And once they did that, they threw everything out of balance. And that is why we are suffering the way that we are, because the earth is functioning on a masculine frequency, but the earth is feminine in and of itself. So they basically overthrew the divine feminine by using the calendar system and religion. When they put the calendar on a 12-month cycle, they synced it with the sun, and they had to pretty much tweak it, because even when they put it on the cycle with the sun, it still wasn't balancing out properly. So that's why we had to have a leap year. They tried to put it on a 3 cycle, a 3-year cycle, and three is a masculine number. But it was still being thrown. It wasn't balancing out properly. So then they tried to fix it where they can put it on put it on 365 days, which will still equal out to, if you add 3 plus 6 plus 5, it equals out to 14. And then if you add 1 plus 4, it gives you 5. So it puts you still on a masculine number. Now, the reason why they couldn't make the calendar a 30-day month calendar, 30 days in a month for 12 months, is because it would have equaled out to 360. 360 is it still holds the feminine energy, the feminine vibration, because 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is a feminine vibration. It is the energy of the womb. It is the energy of completion, the energy of rebirth. So they couldn't use the 360, so they had to go with the 365 so that they can make the energy a 5 and be able to, I guess, in a alchemist way of thinking, they had to balance the pH of the planet so that they would be able to survive. That's what they did, and that's how the divine feminine was overthrown on this planet, through the calendar system. So, with that being said, watch part 2. And I'm going to break it down even further.